Howdy folks, Miles Mancinelli here, and we're going to be learning how to play Hey Jude by the Beatles. Alright, let's jump right into it. So first off, this song is in the key of F. Alright. Now, it starts on the F first inversion. Hey Jude, right? So you've got your F with your thumb, A with your middle finger, C with your pinky. Hey Jude. And you're hitting that on the downbeats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay? Hey, 1 and 2 and 3 don't make it. Okay? And then we move to the C, first inversion. Bad. It's an E with your thumb, G with your index finger, and C once again with your pinky. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Okay? Hey Jude. And then you do this little riff. You're just following the melody. Take a sad song and make it. Right? Okay. So it's starting on the C. Take on you move to the F. That original F. Take a sad. Alright, and this is part of a C7. So you have a G with your thumb, B flat with your middle finger, C with your pinky. Sad song. All you do is move your pinky up to that F and your index finger onto the B flat to make it a little bit easier to play. Okay? 3 notes. Take a sad song. From the beginning. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Then just come back to the F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... for 4 beats. Okay? Now we move up to a B flat second inversion. Thumb on the F, middle finger on the B flat, pinky on the D. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Then back to the F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And then to a C7. E with your thumb, G with your index finger, B flat with your middle finger, C with your pinky. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and back to the F once more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So you end on the 3 there. And that ends the first verse in terms of the right hand. Let's play it through it one more time. Hey, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 4 and... So actually coming from that B flat, when you hit the F, you extend up to that high F once. Okay? Remember to let her into your heart. Okay? Then to the C7. Alright. So, let's start on the left hand. Pretty self-explanatory. You're just following the root notes of each chord, and you have a rocking pattern. Okay, so we start on the F, and we have an F octave in the left hand. So your chords are on the downbeat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and your left hand is rocking on the upbeats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? So you're alternating. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now we move down to the C. C octave in the left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and... Back to that F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Following the root notes, moving up to the B flat. Remember the letter into your... Back to the F. Heart, then you can start. Move down to the C in the left hand, C7 in the right hand. Art to make it better. Back to the F. That's the first verse. You play that exact same thing again for the second verse. And then you're back on the F. Remember the letter under your skin. Then you begin to make it better. Okay, so that's coming out of the second verse. So we end on our F. 1 and 2 and 3 and... On 4, hit the F first inversion, so that's A with your thumb, C with your index finger, F with your pinky, 4, and move with your pinky down to your third finger on the E, and then end on the 1 on the F7. All that's changed is now your middle finger is on that E flat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So you hold that F7 for 4 beats. And then we move into the phrase, hey Jude, you'll do that movement. Okay? That part. So now we move to the B flat. You play it slightly interestingly in the right hand, fingering wise. Let your thumb kind of hang over here because you're going to use it to walk down. So you have your index finger on the B flat, middle finger on the D, pinky on the F. 1 and 2 and for 3 and 4 and you just move off that B flat with your index finger down to an A with your thumb. Okay? We're just walking down. Real Beatlesque stuff. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Alright, now we're moving down to a G minor 7. 1 and 2 and... So that's G octave in your left hand, and then G with your thumb, B flat with your index finger, D with your middle finger, F with your pinky. Alright? So that's on the 1 and the 2. 1 and 2 and then move down to the F octave in your left hand. And just slide your thumb off the G down to the F. For the 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay. So, from the beginning of the chorus. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now focusing on the left hand, you're going to do a Paul bass line. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay? So that's moving off the F. You know, you're coming down. You land on the E. 1 and... Okay? 1 and on the E. 2 and on the G. 2 and... 3 and 4 and on the C. 3 and 4 and then end on the F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's kind of an interlude. You're just tapping that F repeatedly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? So we'll just do the left hand coming down from that B flat at the beginning of the chorus. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and E, G, C, C, F, tap, 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 tap. Alright, so in the right hand, all you do is move to the C first inversion. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so 1 and 2, you're playing E with your thumb, G with your index finger, C with your pinky. 1 and 2 and then throw in that B flat with your middle finger for the 3 and the 4 count. 3 and 4 and then we move back to our F first inversion. And just hit it. Okay, so we're just going to play our right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 6, 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then we move into the second part of the chorus. Alright, let's put both hands together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and do it again. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, the second time through the chorus, the only change is with that bass line. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The first time, you play that C for 2 beats on the 3 and the 4. The second time, you play the C on the 3 and then the E on the 4 before resolving on the F. Okay? So, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. That's the second time through the chorus. Alright, now we have a lead out from the chorus that brings us back into the verse. You play this once you're on the F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. You play the F with a blue note. A blue note is when you take the third from a chord and you move it down a half step, right? So if we have our F, the third note, the 3, is going to be this A. We move that down a half step to an A flat. And that's your blue note. You trip it. And tripping is just moving from that blue note to the actual third note of the chord. Alright? And you do that for the F with your index finger. Blue note is played with the index finger, and then you play the A with your middle finger. 4 and moving up to a B flat second inversion. F with your thumb, B flat with your middle finger, D with your pinky. 4 and 1 and 2 and. So this is an F7, but leaving out the A. So you have the F with your thumb, stretch up with your index finger to the C, and the middle finger is on that E flat. 4, 4 and 1 and 2 and. And then we do the exact same pattern, but starting on a C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? So you're tripping into the C, tripping with that E flat, using your index finger. Moving up to the F, second inversion. C with your thumb, F with your middle finger, A with your pinky. Finally up to a C7, leaving out the third, the E. Alright, C with your thumb, reach up, once again, index finger on the G, B flat with your middle finger. And then you're going to play that C walk up twice. Which then brings you back into the verse. So this right hand part, as we've learned it so far. In the left hand, you start off tapping. 4 and then once we get to the 1 with our F7, you hit that low F again and start rocking. 1 and 2 and then move up to the C octave, rocking when we move up to the C in the right hand. And then tap the C octave 3 times. Very slowly, this is what it sounds like. Tap, 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 rock on the F, rock on the C, tap it 3 times. Alright, and then we move back into the verse, which is the exact same as the first verse, except you only play it once. Then we move into the second chorus, which again sounds exactly the same. The only difference is Paul's bass line doesn't stay on the C for the 3 and the 4 at all, neither times through the chorus. Instead he just goes E, G, C, E, F, both times. And then we play our regular lead out from that second chorus back into the third verse. You only play through once, and then at the end we're going to play it a little bit differently as we move into the end of the song. Alright, so you just stay on that F for the whole better, 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 better part until the last ah, and on that ah, that really high Paul wail, you end on the F second inversion. So you were playing the root inversion, but you end on that second inversion. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you trip that A flat blue note when you play that last F. I need to get some water. Okay, so the last part of the song is the na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. Right? It's basically a lot of improvising over 3 root chords. You have your F, which is an octave in your left hand, and then second inversion in your right hand. C with the thumb, F with the middle finger, A with the pinky, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 beats on each chord. But you move down to an E flat, 1 and you play it with your thumb, your index finger, and your pinky so that you can trip this G flat with your middle finger. Because you trip basically every chord. The F, the E flat, and then we'll see the B flat. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and move up to the B flat. And you trip the B flat with the D flat note. Right? So you want to reserve your middle finger for tripping, so you play the B flat with your index finger. Then you move back to the F. So the first time around we'll play kind of the first position, as I'll call it, which is down here. Na, 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 na. Play very straight. Just rocking. And do that again. So this is the second time around. Alright. Third time around here. Same thing. Except that on the last F, you just hit it on the up and down beats. Right? 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Alright? And you start playing around with a little. This is our 5th time through. We're going to tap that last F, except an octave up. And then stay up the octave. Alright, 7th time through. You then move back down for the B flat. Okay, so you move back down for the B flat and for the F, except only for the first 2 beats on the F, after which you move back up an octave. Alright, so you're going to do a similar run through. The 8th time. Moving down. And now we stay down. Okay, move back up. This time we're going to play this riff. So this is our 9th time through, and we're just matching the horn section. Alright, so you start on that high F. Alright. All that is the F7 to the B flat to the F root position. And then we move down to the E flat like usual. Playing the same melody. It's E flat, then you move down from the E flat to the D, then from the D to the C. Okay? And then move up. Time through. Last F, up another octave. And you stay up there. Except on the last F, you play this riff. Okay, and all that is you're using your thumb on the F, your index finger to trip the A flat blue note, your middle finger on that A, trip, hit the C, but then hit the F in the A flat, and then back to the F in the A. So, second position, the middle octave. We can do this 3 more times. First position, just rocking like we normally would, and just end on that second position blue note F. And that's Hey Jude. Thank you guys for watching. Lot going on. Check out milesmancinelli.com. You can see links to my SoundCloud, my Twitter, some other cool shit. You know, I've been releasing some of my own music, and there are links to it on there. Check it out. I will see you guys next time. Not sure what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be cool.